Hot Facts with Robert Reese, people. I wanted to talk to you guys about Walmart Spark. I've had these issues happen over the past week. I want to make sure that we go over these. Now, I thought I was going to have this issue in this actual order right here, but this was a shop and pay order, like 13 items. Got it in. It took a total, with me waiting in line and getting out, a total of like 11 and a half minutes. Not that bad of an order, but the order before this had some issues, so I'm going to go ahead and talk about this. If you are a Walmart Spark driver, make sure you pay attention to what I'm about to say because it can help you in the long run. First, let's talk about the new updates that Walmart Spark and Walmart has put into place for us. They made it so that the aisles are actually more in line when you're going to shop. On top of that, it's showing how many items when you go ahead and do a shop and pay that you should have in your cart, so that the checkers who are doing the if you get a cart check to scan the 3, they'll do that. But then they're putting the items out there so when you walk out to where the greeters are, they're trying to make sure everything is running more efficiently because they're going to be bringing on a whole new wave of drivers after this wave of background checks clear. Everyone knows the background check on Walmart. It took me like 4 months, something like that. There's other people who have been waiting for a year. The background checks are backed up, but they go over them thoroughly. I've been driving for Walmart Spark for about a year and a half now. It was something else like that, and it is not bad at all. It's one of the best apps out there, I would say, for getting your dollar per mile. And actually, if you know how to shop, you can actually get it out faster. I was in there today doing these all today. Right now, I'm on a break. They just keep giving me shopping orders back to back to back to back to back. They're not the largest orders now, but they're like 18 bucks, some are like 15. They've been going to like 22 bucks, but only going like 3.5 miles, and they keep sending it back. So I'm getting multiple orders done in the hour when other drivers can't, and they have all been like 8 to 10 items. You cannot complain about that. The shopping items, people, when you're doing your stuff good, yeah, you may get a big order that other drivers are passing off, but chances are you go in there and shop, you know the store, you get in and out, and you'll be able to get more orders then you can cherry pick if you want to sit at the bay. If they're throwing you one delivery there, that might be worth it, and you may want to wait, go ahead and do that. But I stay away from the 3, I stay away from the 2. I typically only do 2 if the miles are all the way right and the pay is right. Other than that, I don't go to the bays. I am all shop and pay. You guys should do that also. Shop and pay. If they give it to you, just take it. Stop being lazy and take it. It's worth it. Trust me. Now, I want to get into this thing with these customers and substitutions. Now, some customers are, they are ahead of the game. They have actually gone in to let you know which substitutions are available. Some customers don't have none, so if it's not there, it just takes it right on off and you skip. These customers are giving you a bad rating and dropping you if you're not giving them the items, and then they'll text you and say, well, I forgot, can you still add it on? We don't have the ability to add on and then scan, but they think we do. I think Walmart should put something up to let them know because they are marking us down on our customer rating. Also, what happens is when they leave it at like the default, and the substitution is the one that comes up and we pick that one, and when you're driving to the customer's house, the customer says, oh, I don't want that, but you still drop it off to them because you scanned it, they are leaving you with the bad mark, and that's not good. They should be proactive and have their substitutions there, and if that's the default and they never did check, oh well. Also, people, you got to worry about these cracked eggs. Now this order doesn't have any of that. This order was pretty much smooth. The cracked eggs, if you're getting them inside the big box, you cannot check for cracked eggs. If you get them in the regular 12 count, 18 count, check for those cracked eggs. People are writing saying they're getting their eggs cracked, and you always double check those, but they're still doing it. That's how they can actually get a discount and still get eggs. They may have had one crack, but they're still going to use it right then and there, or they may crack it themselves. But they're giving you a bad rating for the eggs, and we take care of the eggs and bread. We make sure don't nothing mess with those unless you're a dumb driver. But some of these people know how to get over on us as drivers itself. Now, I really want to get into this when the item is not available. Let's say you walk up and you're in the aisle and you scan the item. You see me scanning multiple things here. Let's say you get there and you scan the item that you were looking at, right? and it says item not available, right? Or it'll put up the red writing, right? And the barcode, wrong UPC. Here's what you do to fix that. All you do is this: hit skip, hit item not available, hit skip. It'll say, did you speak to an associate? Hit skip, let it go, then it'll bring up the UPC code, because what happens is when they are scanning and they are inputting the item in, some of those items were in for the computer on the UPC before they actually redid it with the new UPC in code. So you do that, then you'll scan it again, and you can put that same item in your cart, and it's the same one that you were trying to get. If you don't do that, you're gonna have to try to tell the customer no or pick a substitution when that item is already there. Here's when you know you're gonna get a bad rating on that. On Walmart Spark, the customers have 14 days to go ahead and leave you an extra tip and do whatever else they want to do. They can actually go in the store after you and see if it's there, and then go ahead and give you a bad mark. Make sure you do that. And I'm telling these customers here, listen to it here. If you're gonna buy eggs or something else like that, go to the store and buy that yourself. Get all your meat and all that other stuff. Do that. You can do that through the app. Your other groceries, do all that. But if you want to get the eggs and specialty things that you know that you need, just go drive and get that yourself. You ain't got to be that lazy, customer. You ain't got to be that lazy. And also, if you are doing a shop and pay order, make sure that you are going to the self-checkout. Now, we all know that they have a self-checkout that everybody goes into. You got someone there. But if you notice to the right and to the left, if you're at the other end of the store, they have two separate lanes where you can still do self-checkout. You don't have to go in that other one. The person that does the cart check, they go to those two and do it if you have to. If not, it'll say proceed and go. You're already there and go. I look for those first before I even look for the other regular checkout, the self-checkout. I go and look for the other self-checkout first, the one that's not with all the other four. I go by the solo ones that looks like it's a regular aisle. You get in and out. Most people don't pay attention, and if you ask one of the employees that's up there watching those lanes, ask them, tell them it's getting pretty backed up. Is it okay for you to open up this aisle here? While you are doing that, they'll look around and say, okay, I'll go ahead and open it. Go ahead, get first in line, get your stuff done, get on out, go drop it off, and do your thing. Use the other self-checkout. Make sure you do that. Don't stand in them lines and make yourself waste any time. It's all about dollars per mile and dollars per time. This order wasn't that bad, as you can see. Get on Walmart Spark if you can. The orders aren't bad.